Coming to you from the innovative, immersive Hyundai Virtual Next Weather Sphere. This is Next Weather.
Well, if you're looking to get a break from the heat, today is not the day. Meteorologist Kate Bilo is in the Hyundai Next Weather Sphere. Hey, Kate.
Hey, Jim. Yeah, this month really has just been brutal with the heat. We are going to end up with likely 20 90-degree days here in the month of July, which will be number 2 for the most in the month of July. 6 times we've had 21 90-degree days, if you can believe that. But we are running, as I'll show you, above average as far as 90-degree days total this summer as well. It has been a very, very hot and very humid summer as well. And that is ramping back up once again to start your work week. The next 3 days will be in a next weather alert. Right through 8 p.m. on Wednesday, we are in a heat advisory. Heat index values between 100 and 105 each afternoon. So likely between about 2 and 5 o'clock, that's when we hit our daytime highs. That's when the heat index values will peak as well. This is mainly for the city and surrounding counties. You go a little bit closer to the coast, you get enough of an influence, enough of a sea breeze that we don't have heat advisories for the shore or the Delaware beaches. We'll see if it gets expanded or even upgraded to an extreme heat warning, at least in the city, by Wednesday. For now, it's a heat advisory, and the biggest impacts heat stroke and heat exhaustion. If there's any good thing about this next weather alert, though, we're not tracking storms over the next few days, although sometimes those storms can leave a little bit of cooling in their wake. Looks like it's going to be just a stretch of hot, sunny days through at least Wednesday evening. So right now we've got the sun beating down on the shoreline. It is going to be a great beach day. Temperatures down the shore in the upper 80s. Good day to jump in the ocean and cool off. You can see we're already in the upper 70s in Philadelphia, mid 70s in Trenton and Reading, also in Millville, 78 in Wildwood, 71 in Allentown, and again the humidity starting to ramp up. So looking at a high of 95 degrees today. That is above average, but it's not going to break a record. The record for today is 100 degrees. We will not get anywhere near that. We'll be within 5 degrees of it, but it's going to feel like 100 degrees. May even feel as hot as 101 in the afternoon, and that's why we now have a heat advisory for today. Heat index value is 100 plus. That's the threshold that our local National Weather Service office uses for heat advisories. Once you get 105 plus, we get that extreme heat warning. So we've had 26 days so far this year of 90 plus. That puts us at number 7 just for June and July combined, and it's not even the end of July. We've got 3 more days to add to that, so that's going to be 20 here in the month of July, likely 29 by the end of July, for the summer so far. And it is running well above average. Last year we had 37 days in the 90s total. We're already at 36 again, or we had 36 all year last year. We're already at 26 this year, 48 back in 2022. So we are again on track to have one of the hottest summers, one of the hottest years in at least the past 5 to 10. We're under a heat advisory right now, you can see, for the entire region. This will actually kick in later this morning, but it's going to go all the way through Wednesday, and you can see the areas included in that, not including all of South Jersey or Delaware, at least for now, because of that onshore influence, that little sea breeze that's going to help you stay slightly cooler down the shore. Now inland at the airport in Atlantic City, even inland at the airport there in Cape May County, it'll feel like the upper 90s. You have to go right along the immediate coast to get any of that cooling. And where you see that bright pink shading, that's where the heat is going to peak. 99 to 100 is what it will feel like today in Philadelphia. Tomorrow it'll feel like about 103. And by Wednesday, same story, 103, maybe even 104 or 105 in spots. So the heat just building, building, building. And then on Thursday, it feels a little bit closer to average as storms start to work their way in. We're dry through Wednesday. Storms likely Thursday, may continue into Friday morning, but then we've got some big changes for the start of August on Friday. Look at the difference here. We're going from the upper 90s. Storms come through Thursday. Friday is just 76. And then look at this first weekend of August. As of right now, it's looking comfortable. Low 80s with sunshine both days. Something to look forward to as we sweat it out here in the next couple of days.